Hey y'all, I'm Ariel. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're a subby. Y'all, I'm so excited today. I'm gonna be Mystique. Okay, but first I need to this is like sliding back because I be washing my face, making sure my face is like fully washed and like always doing my skincare and like always being like on top of my skincare. So it's like sliding back, so we're about to fix that. I'm so ready to take this off. Like, you don't even know how ready I am to take this off. Like, I'm gonna take this alcohol white and I'm going to literally like just clean off this area of any like oils from my face, wash session. But today, you guys, we are going to be briefly, okay, because I got somewhere to be, y'all. I'm going out tonight. Y'all know, I just stay in the house. I know. But I'm getting ready a little earlier. It's literally like 6:30. Today, we are going to talk about removing people from your life. I feel like I'm an expert at this because I've had to do it. Yeah, me. I've had to do that multiple times. Was it fun? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But before we get into removing, cutting those, grabbing and executing those, ejecting those people out your life, I'm gonna fix this and then we're gonna move to my makeup station because obviously this is a makeup video. But first, we gotta fix the hair. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so that is glued. We're gonna get started on the makeup. All right, y'all, so let's get into it. The first thing we're gonna do is paint our face blue. I'm not gonna talk long. Y'all know my Halloween looks. I can't talk too long. Now, if you're watching my Halloween look videos, then this is the 13th look. Oh, I'm so excited. This is the 13th look. These videos can't be as long just because I can't take up as much storage on my phone. I can't. But we're gonna get into the topic, cutting people out of your life. Let me tell you something. Listen, ask yourself this question. I'm gonna put this blue on. I'm gonna ask you this question, and while I'm putting this blue on my face, I want you to think about it. Is this somebody that you really, really want at your funeral saying, I really loved her. I really loved him. I really is that someone you really, when you know good and well they betrayed you, they didn't treat you correctly, is that really someone that you're gonna want at your funeral? Because you could die tomorrow. And we die at the end of this. We die at the end. Who do you want in your life while you are here? Just think about that for a second for me. Okay, so this is my thing. I still love making friends. I honestly, I used to say that I used to love making friends, but now I see that I love the memories that I make with people, because not every time you make a good memory with someone or have fun with someone are they your friend. What is the definition of a friend to you? Like, what does a friend mean to you? Because to me, to be my friend takes a lot. I don't just call anybody my friend nowadays. Now, when I was 19, 18, if we had a kiki little live, I said, yeah, that's my friend. No. Like, no, she is not. No, he is not. A friend is loyal to you. A friend talks highly about you in a room full of opportunity instead of speaking of you in a derogatory manner in a room full of gossip about you. They don't stand up. A friend stands up for you in a room full of gossip, whereas someone who's not your friend doesn't really care to defend you. Not saying that a person who's not your friend is a bad person, but if they're not your friend like that, then they don't really care to defend you. And that's okay. They don't have to. They're not required to. They don't owe you that. You know what I mean? And honestly, that just shows you that that person isn't your friend. That's really how that cookie crumbles in my book. So, as far as having someone in your life and you're like, oh my gosh, but we laughed so much and we had such a good time together, and I just feel like not having them in my life is gonna suck and it's gonna hurt. And guess what? It might hurt. It might suck. But guess what? Didn't you meet that person and they were a new person in your life? You're gonna meet more people. There are 8 billion people on this earth. You are not always gonna be where you're at right now. Where you're at right now, most likely and hopefully so, is a place where you might be visiting this place for, I don't know, 5 years, 10 years, but it's not like you're not going to go to other new places, which is why in my other videos, I always remind you guys to make a new neuron. How do you make a new neuron in your brain? By doing something new, trying out a new place, going to a new hobby. Like, even though I don't golf, one day I'm gonna go to a golf course and I'm just gonna try it. Because why? Because I've never done it before and it's a new neuron. I'm simply doing it for that reason alone, not because I think I'm gonna love golfing. You get what I'm saying? It's because I want to meet new people. I want to see what else is out there for me. You should see what else is out there for you. Okay, so now we are going to powder this, y'all. I really am not gonna I'm not gonna sound sure of a lot of what I'm doing because I don't know what I'm doing, and that's okay because this is new. I've never painted my face blue before. That's another huge part for me of this Halloween series, is doing things I've never done before. I'm gonna take this blue and see what happens, y'all. Like, okay, is that doing what I need it to do? I think. But yes, I've never painted my face blue like this before. I've never posted every day like this before. So like, if you're, oh my gosh, if you're one of my subbies and you're keeping up with me right now, I'm so thankful for you. I've never had that before, so thank you. But yeah, like, I feel like a huge part of life is remembering that no matter how many people you cut off, you always gonna meet somebody new if you're open to that, because not everybody that you meet is supposed to stay or be in your life forever. Honestly, that's just the facts. Some people are really here just to teach you a lesson about yourself, and that's okay. Like, honestly, for me, I'm like, teach me my lesson and go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be like, look, because and when you accept that, like, when you accept that some people are in your life literally to teach you your lesson, you're more open to learning that lesson, and then it doesn't hurt so bad because you have prepared yourself mentally. Okay, a lot of life is mentally preparing yourself for a lot of the hard, challenging things that are inevitable or bound to happen. Inevitable means it is bound to happen. Okay, like, it is bound to happen. You can't avoid it. That's just a part of life. Okay. It's like splotchy and I hate that. So that's, just the vibes right now. I'm like, yo, just trying to figure this out. Let me see if I oh, you know what? I forgot to take a beauty blender and just even it out. That's what it was, y'all. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Wait, let me see what this does first. So I was like, why is it so splotchy looking? I gotta blend this out. So let me put some more of this. Okay. I was like, ugh. It's like, why is it looking crazy? It's okay. This is like this is my second time painting my whole face a different color and like trying to contour. The first time I did it was Fiona and Poison Ivy, which was super fun and super fresh. It also might have just needed a second coat, y'all, because look how much more pigmented she is. We love that for me. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now that I've added some more paint, let's see what happens when I blend her out. Okay. Oh, y'all, that's much better. I was kind of getting like scared. Low key. I was getting scary because I was like, whoa, this ain't looking right. Ooh. So excited. I might do like one more coat. I cannot. I'm going out in public like this today as well, you guys. That's another thing. Like, I had friends in my life that would never do like stuff like this with me. And like, I would literally, not friends, see, I keep calling them, they weren't. Now that at that time, I was calling them my friend. But now that I see that they weren't really supporting me where I needed support and like really like uplifting me when I would do things that I love, I didn't realize that that's not what a friend does. Like, and that's not the type of friend I want in my life, at least, right? Okay, y'all, let's just do another, because I really want this to be a moment, okay? But yeah, like, and even still, I just don't believe in calling someone my friend and I've only known them for like a month or two. Like, I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting to know you. So like, you know, if you met them at work, they're a coworker. They're just a coworker. And then they become like an acquaintance. We ain't doing, oh yeah, that's my friend. How do you know that? I just work with them, and you know, that's pretty much it. That's the only reason I'm calling them my friend. I work with them and we talk and laugh sometimes. No. If they're a student in your class, oh, it's one of my classmates. Not, oh, that's my friend from school. Ain't your friend. That ain't your friend. Okay? Be careful with that word. Cause I don't like, that's when, it's the way I'm trying to talk. That's when people get a little too comfortable. And then we have an issue. We have a problem. Cause why are you so comfortable? Let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not doing that. No. And I also realized, like, I used to get a friend and want to be around them all the time and hang out with them every day. And if I wanted to do something, I'm always inviting that friend. Like, I realized, I said, Ariel, when's the last time you just did something with just me? Like, you don't want to just hang out with me? Like, that was another big thing for me, is spending time with just me. And I mean, y'all, that was one of the best things I've ever done. I've never had such a good time with myself. Like, with any other person, because it's me, it's myself. Like, I'm literally having the time of my freaking life right now. Why didn't I do this sooner? Type of deal, you know? My gosh, y'all, this looks so cool. Okay, so I put a lighter blue for the highlighter, right? And then I'm just gonna like mix some black with this navy. Put it right here, just like for a contour moment, you know? We might do that a little bit more afterwards, but okay, just wipe my hands off. Small beauty blender. It's kind of wet to squeeze the water out. We're just going to blend that out, you guys. But yeah, I would say, before you're like, oh my god, this is gonna suck, like having this person out of my life is gonna suck, like, were they really a friend in the first place? Like, you know what I mean? Like, solidify your definition of a true friend, and then it might be a little easier to see that you're not even really removing a friend from your life. You're just removing a person that you created some good laughs with, maybe, you know. And you could be thankful for that person, and you know, like, but you're gonna be all right. Like, my thing is, you're gonna be okay. All right. You might even, most likely even, open yourself up to a better person for you. That person may also, by you removing this person from your life, you are opening that person up to find a better match and alignment of a friend for them as well. Because if you know good and well that this person is not someone that you really see yourself like wanting to have in your wedding and at your funeral, and like actually being, I wouldn't even say that. I'm gonna take that back, because a wedding doesn't mean shit. More of like, this isn't a person that you trust. Like, this isn't a person that has shown that they have loyalty to you as equal that you have to them. I think that's what it's about, because shoot, people be having people in their weddings, they don't even like them. So that's not even, you know, that ain't even nothing. Okay. Yeah, so I take that back. It's more of about the principles of what you feel a good friend should have. You personally. That's gonna be different for everybody. Okay. I feel like, okay, and then I'm gonna go back in. Okay, so I find that a gentler touch helps. Instead of like pounding it, I'm just like lightly moving the paint around. God, I love this. I'm just gonna like go over the whole nose with the lighter blue, because I'm going to go back in with the darker one and we're going to contour. Yeah. Ooh. Now she want my crew. Okay. But y'all get what I'm saying? Like, it's really about the principle. Like, is that really what you would call a good friend? And another thing I think about is, like, would I want my daughter to have a friend like this? Honestly, like, would I be comfortable if my kid had a friend like this? That's what I always ask myself. Like, even like with dating, would I want my daughter to date a man like this? Like, honestly. And most likely, that's a quick no. That's an easy one, you know? Okay, y'all see how that just married that together? Like that, right? Okay, we're gonna keep it like this, okay? And we're gonna set this in place. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this lighter blue color right here with a fluffy brush and set right under my eye with it. Okay. I'm like, this oil paint is really something, y'all. Like, trying to work with this is a little challenging, but I'm gonna do it, okay? I'm going to do it. And I'm being just very light, you know, very gentle. Because it likes to move. It don't move. Okay. Very gentle. Very gentle, people. Okay. And as you can see, I'm still figuring it out myself. I've had to remove myself from friend groups and remove myself from situations just because it's like, all right, y'all just not even fucking with me. Y'all don't even like me for real. Like, let's start there. like I was like so upset. Like, you'll be so upset to be like, I have to, you know, like remove myself from my friend group. They don't even like you. They don't even like you for real. Like, they're talking about you. You know they're talking about you, and you can feel that they were talking about you. And it's just like, okay. So, carry on. I'm gonna remove myself. Y'all have a good one. Okay. It's just kind of like, I get it. I'll take the hint. Hint taken. You know what I mean? Like, hint taken. I get it. That's fine. Right? Because like, it's like, oh, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it to want to stay in a friend group and they don't even like you. They don't even like you. Not enough. They don't love you. And I think it's about a love and like, because like comes with like, you just like their personality. Love is a little different. You know, they may have love for you, but they don't like you and they don't respect you. Like, for me, like, I found out my friend group didn't respect me whenever like stuff was hitting the fan, and I wasn't even like, nobody ain't called me, nobody didn't say, hey, you all right, like, what's going on, is everything okay? But they were calling everybody else and under the sun. I said, well, where's my call? You know? And so I was like, you know what, I ain't even gonna force it. Like, I'm really not. Personally, y'all, just to get a little vulnerable with you, I lost my older brother to suicide. After that, I said, I mean, what do I look like not living my life as best as I can? You know what I'm saying? Because it really just opened my eyes to the fact that, like, we are not promised tomorrow. And I don't want people in my life that could give a rat's ass about me, to be quite honest with you. And after I lost my brother to suicide, I was like, well, you know, losing, you know, and not even losing, but removing myself from a friend group is not the worst thing in life. It's not the worst thing or the biggest thing in life that I'm going to be worried about or that's going to happen. And I just feel like that's so minuscule in the grand scheme of things, right? It demeans what life is all about, okay? Like, just to be worried about that. And I knew they didn't understand that. I didn't really care, y'all. I really didn't. I was on like a very much so selfish journey, and as I should have been, because I realized that I wasn't living as selfishly as I should have. Because sometimes you won't remove people from your life because you're gonna feel bad. You don't want to hurt their feelings. Well, maybe their feelings need to be hurt. If your boundaries hurt their feelings needed to be hurt. Let me tell you that, okay? I could tell you that much. You know, certain things, if it's something I don't know, I'm gonna let y'all know. But if it's something I do know, I'll let you know that too. Okay, I feel like the powder like helped, and like I feel like I did that really well. So I'm gonna do the same thing with the blue, right where it needs to marry the lighter blue. Yes. So now we have a nice contour happening. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So even over here, we're gonna just marry those blues together. Okay. Y'all, am I like eating or what? Am I eating up the whole plate? Okay, hold on now. I just don't want you to leave. Okay, and now I'm gonna like do some contour lines. Oh my God, y'all, like, does this look good or what? Okay. And I'm gonna tell you in the next clip why not having any friends, because you just cut all of them off, is actually very good for you. Okay. Yo, why does it look so good right now? Oh my gosh. But what I'm gonna do to set this all in is take this little cute, clean, like very fluffy sponge, and I'm gonna take this e.l.f. Ooh, y'all, I caught it, y'all. Clock that T. Catch it. Bitch, catch it. Okay. Perfect Finisher HD powder. I'm going to take that. I'm going to like rub it all into the sponge like this. And I'm going to set this in place, people. We love to see it. Okay. Because when we're drawing on top of this, we don't want it to move. It don't move. Okay. Y'all, I'm literally becoming better and better at this every time I do it. And I love that. I keep saying the quote, and me and my little sister literally keep laughing at this, but it's so true. I said, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be, there you go, great. That's what I'm talking about. So like, you guys, when I first started doing this type of makeup, I said, okay, this wasn't my best. Like like the ogre, honestly, like I didn't think that was that great, but hey, you know. And some people will even comment, they'll be like, honestly, this was not that good. I'll be like, okay, fair. That's fair. Like, that's fine. I agree. You know, I literally say fair enough. Okay. Yes. But that's what I was going to say. I almost forgot. The reason that sometimes it is amazing to not have any friends is so that you can get to know you as a friend. Be your friend. Have you ever thought of the fact that you haven't got to know yourself? I just like dipped my face in the air powder, so I don't even know why. But it's like, have you ever really sat down and got to know yourself as your own friend? Like for me, it was like friends wanted to do this and they wanted to go here and they wanted to do that and they wanted to do this. I'm like, do I even like to do that, or did I just do it so that I could go with my friends? You know what I mean? Like things like going out. Like, oh my God, like I realized like I don't love going out. I love a good hookah lounge. I love a good sit down. You know what I'm saying? I love a good, hey, let's grab food and a drink and then go be home by midnight, 1 o'clock. I'm not trying to be out till the sun comes up. I don't want to do that with you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that I did that I realized I don't like. So what I did was I had a hermit phase. And if you watch my channel, I have talked about it before. I don't know in which video, but I talk about the hermit phase and how you basically get to know yourself. And I was like taking myself out, and I realized like sometimes I would literally like get ready, you guys. I would get in the car and then I would drive to the place and circle right back home. Because I was like, oh my God, I don't even want to be out right now. I'm like, okay, I do this. And I'm like, do I like that I do this? Would I want to change that I do this? Like just asking myself these questions in a safe space to where I know I'm not disappointing anyone or wasting anyone's time. The alone time that you have when you don't have any friends, tear, is actually so supreme. It is such a prime era. It truly is. Right, y'all? So with that being said, I am going to let you think about that. I'm going to let that marinate, okay? Stop thinking of alone time as a punishment. Stop thinking of not having any friends as there's something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. You just haven't done the actual intentional work, sat down and figured out what people you would like to be like-minded with. because I had to figure out, okay, like, what do I like and who has a like mind? A like mind meaning, if I like to do stuff like this, someone who thinks stuff like this is lame is not someone I want in my life. Like, not someone I really want around me, like, talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I had to really find what I was passionate about. And then I was able to become, like, you know, more acquainted with people who had a more of a like mind, a similar mind, a similar mindset. I'm not around negative people. I'm around positive polys, not negative Nellies, because I like to be a positive poly. If you like to be negative Nellies, go where the negative Nellies is at. I'm not going to try to change nobody. I'm just going to say, oh, okay, you're a negative Nelly. That's amazing. I love that for you. And I'm going to walk away. Okay. With this being said, you guys, I am going to go ahead and draw on the little things that she has on her face. And we're going to time lapse this. Wish me luck. I literally promise y'all, I don't know how I do it. I really don't. Actually, you know what, y'all? I'm lying to you. I am. Because I discovered that I could draw in my isolation period. I was like, you know what? Let me draw. One day I was just like, let me see what I could do. Let me draw. And I ended up drawing the tattoos that I'm gonna get in the future. But I swear to you, like, when I drew it, I was like, wait, did this eat? Like, I might show, no, I'm not gonna show y'all because it's like kind of like special to me. Not even kind of, it really is special to me. But I swear to you, I did not know that I could like draw. So it doesn't surprise me that I can do stuff like this, but I surprise myself every time. I'm telling you, I am a live testimony. You're seeing it real time. Like, I've never done this before. And I just did it, and now I feel unstoppable, and I'm going out in public like this. I feel like this is like exposure therapy, because like I know people are gonna stare, and honestly I look too, so it's kind of just like, you know, it is what it is, and that's fine. But I feel like we're scared of things that don't, like, you're wasting your fear. Like, be scared to actually do the new thing instead of being scared to do it so you don't do it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm a little scared to go out like this, but I'm doing it. You get what I'm saying? So while I am afraid, I'm also being brave and like courageous, because I'm actually gonna do it. I'm actually gonna go out like this, allow people to stare at me and perceive me, even though I really don't love being perceived in public like that. I'm gonna do it because it's going to strengthen my mindset, and it's worth that. Instead of being like, no, oh my god, I would never go out like that, I'm so scared to do something like that, and just never doing it and die never knowing how it feels to just be creative, create something, and actually have other people just like stare at it like you're a freaking alien. People gonna look at you anyway. That's the crazy part. Okay, so you guys, anyways, yes, so that was coinciding with the fact that if you're alone with no friends, do stuff you would have never done being friends with them, like, or just friends with anybody, not them specifically. Because when you realize that they have nothing to do with the fact that you have no friends, you're gonna open your eyes and your mind is gonna be blown. Okay, so that's pretty much all I have to say on that. I'm gonna have a lot more. Y'all know I got all kind of stuff to say. I'll never run out of things to say. I do have to go, so I'm gonna time lapse the end of this look. But yeah, y'all, we're gonna see. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna take, well, first I'm gonna glue the lashes. Whew, oh my gosh. I hate being at the point where I'm rushing to get ready, y'all. Oh my goodness. That's one thing I learned about myself that I don't really love. I don't love that. Like, I want my time management to be a lot better. Right now, it's not as good as it can be, and I'm gonna work on that. And that is that on that. And that's all we can do, people. So I just glued the lashes. I am going to take off my headband piece, and we're gonna do finishing touches. Finishing touches are the most important, okay, part of this period that is connected. Yeah. It's okay if she gets on the lace, because I am taking this off tomorrow, you guys. When Jennifer Lawrence did this, it apparently took 8 hours, which is super crazy to think about. Cute. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I literally did this look in like an hour, and that is impressive. Like, I am impressed by myself, okay? Y'all, I gotta brush my hair out, but I'll be back with the finished look. Y'all already know, look how I have the foot. So I like put some flats on, and then I put some stockings over it, and then I put the jumpsuit, so it's like, you know what I mean? Oh my gosh, I love it. I'll be back with the finished look. Okay, y'all, so I just got back from a night out, and the food was so freaking good. I am about to literally finish my content. Okay, life of a freaking content creator is so humbling, for real, because we get no breaks, okay? Like, oh my god. Clearly, I was eating, y'all. I feel like you can hear it in my voice. I'm like so tired. But I literally might go back out of the house to like take full body pics, because I have this whole bodysuit on and I need pickies. Like, I was like, I'm a little too tired. And then I was like, you know what? Let me fully commit. So we're gonna fix this up. But y'all, this came out so good. Like, I'm like getting better and better. Oh my gosh. I can't wait till I can like just like go live and y'all are just like, oh my god, hey, and I'm like, oh my god, hey. But for now, I wanna ride. Oh gosh. Okay. I'm really just trying to like fix up everything. Okay, and then like put more on the neck, because it kind of like came off from the bodysuit. We're gonna time lapse this. Okay, y'all, so I touched it up. Oh my gosh. It's like creasing since it's been all night, but the concept is still there. So I will be back with the finished look. I just wanted to give y'all an update. People were like, oh my god, you're an avatar. I was like, not quite. Not quite, y'all. But close enough. It's like close enough. Okay, just gonna add some more yellow on the lid. Want that to be prominent. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring it up a little bit since the lashes are like pretty big. But oh my gosh, I'll be back with the finished look. All right, y'all, this is the finished look. Y'all, I'm super proud of myself. This is the 13th look, so we have 18 more looks to go. We're almost halfway there, and I'm gonna miss spooky season. Like, this was super fun. I am trying new things, and that's amazing, and I love that. Let me put the other light on. Yeah, so I'm super grateful for y'all. I really just want y'all, if it's one takeaway from this video, which is cutting people off from your life, know that it won't be easy, but it'll be worth it. And you always have you. You always have you. And in the times that I feel lonely, or because I'm human too. So when I feel lonely, or I feel like, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm lonely, I just want to be held, I just want to be talked to, I talk to myself. I hold myself. When's the last time you just said, I'm here, I'm here? Like, don't worry, like literally to yourself, like, don't worry, I'm here, I got you. There are some people who grow up no parents. There are some people who grow up in terrible circumstance. And if you are one of those people who have grown up in terrible circumstance, know that you were put through a challenge that will propel you further than you think, okay? I say that to say, God, universe, source, mother nature, father, universe, whatever you want to call that creative intelligence that lives within every single one of us, that is what you depend on. That is who and what you depend on. God, or that internal source, that whatever you call it. I don't know if you're religious, I don't know if you're spiritual, but everybody has that energetic source that we all believe and know to be here with us. Okay? You got this. You got this. You got this. I see you. I hear you. It's gonna be all right. You got this. Trust me. I love you. Okay. So with that being said, thank you for listening, watching, and existing. I'm Ariel. Until we meet again. Bye.